Since the world began, time travelers have journeyed across the globe on a pilgrimage. Our quest? To locate and nurture those with a gift. Only a handful of people throughout history have been blessed with this gift. The gift of transformation. Now, you must learn to listen to your dreams.
You okay?
Yeah.
Don't sweat it. 20 straight hours on stakeout in this kind of heat could give anybody nightmares. Same one about Davy?
No. It was like back in history. There was this black guy. He's traveling through time, and he'd find these different people and teach them how to do these weird things.
Like?
Well, like, how to change little things into big things. Pebbles into Stonehenge, a small wooden carving into this Trojan horse. You know, stuff like that. That weird enough for you, Morelli?
The heat is really getting to you, isn't it, partner?
And the next thing that happened was the black guy found me.
And what did he teach you to do?
I don't know. I woke up. It's my shift. I'm gonna get some sleep. Here. Come on.
It's almost cool enough to sleep. You know, we wouldn't be living like this if you weren't still taking tips from your blind snitch.
My blind snitch can read the copyright on the bottom of the eye chart.
Yeah.
Nash, Morelli, heads up. Collins just saw Gomez move inside. Showtime in 5 minutes.
We're on the move.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, why?
Just looking out for my partner. Just looking out after my partner.
The 21st century. Things have sure changed, not all for the better. The environmentalists were right. The widespread use of fluorocarbons during the last 20 years has all but destroyed our planet's ozone layer, making our once temperate climate hot. My name's David Nash. I'm a cop working the B sector of the city. My partner and I are attached to a specialized police unit. That's Gina Morelli, my partner and best friend for the last 6 years. I'd be lost without her. After the Central Asian wars of the late 1990s, it seemed as if the whole world had moved here. This resulted in grossly overcrowded conditions and clashing cultures. We'd become a 24-hour-a-day world, where violent crimes and domestic turbulence had reached an all-time high. The rest of the team actually were more like family. Lieutenant Bill Soames, Sergeant Julio Melendez, and my buddy, Detective Steve Tutton. Tonight is the culmination of 6 months of intense investigation. We'd set up a sting to nail Arturo Gomez, one of the most vicious, hardened criminals we've ever encountered. Gomez specializes in human torment, extortion, pornography, peddling heavy-duty street drugs to school kids, and deadly weapons. High-tech, high-powered, high-casualty killing machines. We'd gotten word that he was holed up in this downtown flea bag. Unfortunately, I was totally unprepared for what was about to happen to me.
Fire! Fire! Everybody, fire!
Good going, Morelli.
I said fire. He fired!
Take the back fire escape.
Get out of the way! Come on! Get the hell out of the way! Move! Move! Get out of the way! Whatever it is, it's over there! It's gotta go!
Sounds.
He's on 45th and Elm. He's heading west. He's got a hostage.
Got it. This way.
Yeah, roger that. We got the perp, everything is.
Oh, what's wrong, delinquent? Did I hurt your leg?
Son, we got a righteous buzz for a change. Don't screw it up.
Right.
That's the old guy.
Not good. Did you find any other witness, the black guy you saw on the roof up there?
No. David, the super said there's a Chinese family living in that unit. They were in all night and they didn't have any visitors. He was there. Dig this.
Damn.
Call them scorpions. I've been seeing a lot of them lately.
Bee hoppers and cool juice runners suddenly got better stuff than we got. Who the hell's supplying them anyway?
That's what we have to find out. Is he really getting any better?
Captain, he's fine.
You hear about that jump he made?
Yeah. I heard it was beautiful.
No, it wasn't. The only kind of guy who'd make a jump like that is a guy who doesn't care whether he makes it or not.
In other news today, police in C sector, using tear gas and grenades, stormed a warehouse and apprehended 9 alleged members of the vicious street gang known as the Vipers.
I live alone now over in the C sector. The strain on our marriage caused by my son's death last year convinced my wife Cynthia to, well, she moved out. But I get along fine. After work, I catch up on the day's events, read a good book, pay some bills, and eat jiffy dinners. And I try to sleep.
Hey!
It was the same recurring nightmare. Davy's death, a feeling of helplessness and despair, and the mysterious figure beckoning to me. It seemed to be somehow tied into the Robosaurus toy that Davy and I had built together. But how?
What's he called?
Robosaurus. Half robot, half dinosaur. It's made of hard steel, and it breathes fire, too. Protect the good guys and go after the bad guys. Like you, Dad. Robosaurus.
As an individual charged with the crime, you have many rights. Make sure your attorney makes you aware of all your rights. You already know you have the right to refuse to testify against yourself. But did you also know you have the right to a physician's examination?
I'm gonna win this bet. Come on, Gomez. Hey! I needs my C-note.
You mean, come on, Gomez, a shyster?
Ow.
As an individual charged with a crime, you have many rights.
You are sick, Totten. That is some real malignant behavior.
It may very well be malignant, but I'm also getting rich on these kind of bets.
You're gonna lose this time, Steve. We got this gank cold.
Yeah, right. Yo, heads up.
But did you also know you have the right to a physician's examination?
Sorry, fellas, the arraignment went south.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes!
What, Totten, you bet he'd walk?
Look, I don't know who these geeks should thank more. They're shysters or you merkins in the DA's office.
You guys don't get it at all, do you?
Get what?
Starting a fire next to his hotel door was not exactly reading the suspect his rights, gentlemen.
Damn it, Wiggins. Nash testified he saw the boy shoot the old man.
The forensic report on the bullet was inconclusive. Nash was shooting out there, too. The lethal slug could have come from either of them. Look, you guys want a righteous bust for a change? Use proper police procedure.
Maybe we better get a better DA.
No sweat.
Look-a here, look-a here. You should have gone let me break that leg, Cap.
Looking good, baby.
Hey, Gina, calm down. He's not worth it.
All right, guys, let's all go to Louis', huh?
I'm with you, Loretta. I got your back, baby.
No big deal. We lost one. Plenty more out there waiting for us.
Oh, he'll show up again and whatnot.
Always do.
Gotta go, guys.
Now stick around.
Wish I could. Go in the Bullets game.
Hey, what's the rush? We got plenty of time before the game starts.
Gotta get home and change. See you guys.
So you told me he was getting better.
What are you talking about?
The Bullets aren't playing in town tonight. They're on the road in Philadelphia.
Hey, bartender, another round.
Make mine a quadruple.
Enough for me.
So you having fun, Davy? Huh?
Yeah, this is really fun. But, you know, Dad, I changed my mind. I want to make a dinosaur.
Now, how are we gonna change it to a dinosaur when we're half done building a robot?
Well, it could be half robot, half dinosaur. A Robosaur.
A Robosaur.
Yeah, it's made of the hardest steel and it has steel jaws, too. And it can crush a car. It can crush almost anything. And it breathes fire, too.
He breathes fire.
Yeah, and he has legs. But he doesn't really walk because he has little wheels on the bottom so he can go places fast and protect the good guys and go after the bad guys. Like you, Dad. But I don't think he's called a Robosaur.
What's he called?
Robosaurus.
Robosaurus.
Hi, Mom. Love you.
Come here. Give me a kiss.
I love you, Dad.
And I love you too, baby.
Gomez! Colonel wants to see you. 8 o'clock. Be there. Orale.
You dudes coming with me?
Go ahead.
ID number 62.
Your appointment has arrived. Being escorted to your room.
Yo, Colonel, can these items be supplied in the quantity I require?
Tyrone, I have no reason to lie to you. The biggest shipment we've ever received will arrive next week.
Can my requirements be met at a cost that undercuts your competition?
Tyrone, we've done business before. Has anyone ever undercut me?
I'll check what prices the Diaz brothers got. Then I'll see. So, next week, my man.
Colonel.
Stay cool just a moment, Tyrone. I think this is something that might be of interest to you.
Senor Gomez is here.
Good. Let him in. Gentlemen, I find the gang animosity amusing on the nightly news, but I promise you I would not find it so amusing here. I've been told that the local police had possession of your Scorpion for a while, Arturo.
Got it back, Colonel. It's in the trunk of my car right now.
Arturo, what concerns me is not the potential loss of a weapon, but the judgment you displayed in using it in such a situation. If the police had confiscated it, they might have traced it to...
I know how to handle cops, Colonel. Me and my lawyer had it all covered.
You're young, Arturo, and a little wild. Well, I guess we all had best learn by doing, but please, the next time, think before you act. Tyrone, before you order all those MG-78s that you have on your shopping list, I would like for you to take a look at an alternative weapon system that I may be taking a shipment of.
Yo. I'm not interested, Colonel. There's nothing better than the MG-78s.
Come. Just let me show you.
Yeah, man. That's what they got about you myself. All right, let's go.
What about range?
You can bring down airliners with the MG-80 Tyrone.
Who cares about airliners? Drive-by action is what I'm interested in.
This is a perfect drive-by device, Tyrone. Feel free to contact the Diaz brothers and see what they have to offer. Then come back to us.
Yeah, fool! You through, boy!
Here it is, dear. Thanks.
I hadn't been inside a public library since high school, but the dream about Davy had been replaying for several months. I could no longer just ignore it and hope it would go away. I had to find out what it all meant.
Infinitely alluring, totally captivating, ultimately satisfying. Experience the rapture.
David? The post office did it again. They came through my fax terminal instead of yours. Dreams.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. David? I don't mean to pry, but, are you still having trouble?
I'll be fine, Nicole. Thanks.
Nicole was a nice person. She always meant well. I hadn't meant to hurt her feelings or be so curt with her. I appreciated her concern, but I felt I had to work this out myself. Schizophrenic often experiences disjointed, highly unusual dreams where conventional Freudian and Jungian dream symbology cannot be applied. Great. What the hell? I didn't know what to make of it. I was sure I'd left the toy in the hallway, and I knew that nobody else had access to my apartment. I was lost. This whole thing was crazy. There it was, the toy Robosaurus clenching a model car in its teeth. The same car I had just dreamt about.
I'm afraid there are no easy answers here, David. From what you tell me, you're suffering more than just the usual environment-related problems.
Doc, what do you know about things from dreams? From my dreams? I'm having trouble telling the difference between my dreams and real life. There's this black guy, right? First I see him in my dreams, and he starts appearing in reality.
A figure from your dreams. And later you see him in real life.
There's more. There's a toy my son and I built. It moves around the apartment all by itself.
Doc, I carry a badge and a gun. I'm not capable of handling that responsibility right now. Am I?
What do you think, David?
I am once again. And each kiss an inspiration. Yeah, that was long ago. Nightingale sings his fairy tale, and I am once again when our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration. Give me the Colonel. Colonel, the competition just forfeited the game. The Diaz brothers are no longer in business.
Superlative, Jared. A very good day.
Don't use your hands. I want everything in plastic bags. And keep those kids away from me. Thanks, Scotty.
What'd you find?
There's a ton of the stuff up on the roof. The bomb squad said that truck was loaded to the hilt with heavy explosives. TNT, plastiques, claymore, bazookas, mortar rounds.
Well, there's no bill of lading, no ID on the driver, no serial number on the chassis or the engine block.
Where the hell is Nash?
I don't know. You missed another roll call, too.
Well, speak of the devil.
Sorry, Captain. Yeah, I had some personal stuff. Can I talk to you a moment?
I'm gone. I got paperwork.
What's up?
Well, Captain, as you know, I've been kind of going through a rough time lately. Well, real rough to be truthful, and, well, it don't seem to be getting any better, so,
What?
Well,
Morelli, can you give us a minute here?
Hang on a second, Gina.
Well, it's a chunk of ordnance we found half a block away. What?
The way that serial number's stamped on there. Silk screen, right? Purple ink, Cyrillic letters. I'm not imagining this, am I?
No, you're not. It's just like the piece we found.
In front of my house a year ago. Anybody question these people?
David, hold on a second.
Get that thing to forensics, will you? See if we can get a confirmation.
All right, who saw what happened here? Who? Come on, one of you must have seen something. You see anything?
I got here.
Well, who didn't just get here, damn it?
Hey, look, man, we already been interviewed. Ain't nobody talking.
You. Come here. You were in that vacant room last week.
Vacant room? How could it be vacant if I was there?
On 4th Street, on that roof. You remember that?
Ah, yes. I was walking through the neighborhood, and I thought I'd come over and make sure nothing happened to you.
You wanted to make sure nothing happened to me. I don't even know you.
But we have a destiny to fulfill. You do know that. At least you feel it.
What do you know about this?
These modern times? Well, the women are spectacular. I can say that.
I want to know what you've seen.
Well, I saw the last dragon slain in Britain. I saw Joan of Arc call out to God. I saw a Dutchman stare through a new glass at a Germ and realize for the first time man could fight disease and win.
Come on.
I saw the comet they call Harry 14 times. I saw Lincoln cry. I saw the Wright brothers laugh. I've seen all this, and more. But I've never seen a man who needed to heal himself as much as you do, David.
How do you know my name?
Because I'm your guide, David. And deep down, you know that. Because the dreams have started, haven't they?
Come on. Aim downtown.
Excellent shot, Jerry.
Should we call Tyrone and his little friends, or do we wait?
Good things come to those who wait. This is like the good old days, though our wares were used much more creatively back then. Remember reading about the airliners the serious people brought down in Europe?
It was a long time ago, Colonel.
International terrorists were spectacular men, Jared. They cared about the world. Not just a 12-block area of this decaying city like the poor wretches we have to deal with today.
Jimmy, you see that guy I got in the car? I want you to run his test.
Oh, my.
I gotta know everything about this guy, Jimmy, and I gotta know it yesterday.
That policeman there, isn't that the one from a year ago? That unfortunate case of the product demonstration where the child was mistakenly eliminated?
That's him. Coincidence?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I want you to find out for sure. And if it is, kill him. We are now on the verge of consummating our greatest transaction.
It wasn't in the back of the truck. It's part of the projectile fired at the truck. Titanium housing. And rarer than hell.
Bottom line, Commoner, does this piece match what we found in my driveway?
Yeah, Dave, I think it does. And it's the only other time I ever seen anything like it.
So the source could be the same?
I'd pretty much bet on it.
Thanks, Roy.
Why don't you come over for dinner tonight? Scored a real rare commodity. Got some frozen steaks.
Thanks, Gina. I got work tonight.
Listen, don't try solving this in one night all by yourself. You take it slow and methodical, covering all bases as always.
I'll see you in the morning. So tell me who he is, Frank.
Who is he? He's no one is who he is. Man doesn't exist.
What do you mean he doesn't exist?
Just what I said. He says his name is Jeremiah J. Jonas, only that name's not in the bureaucracy anywhere. Not in the phone book or in a computer record. Not with Interpol or even AVEX files. Did I stop there? The usual crap? Of course not. We did it all. We checked the VA, the IRS, the FBI, DMV, TRW, SSA, the whole alphabet soup. We also checked every military branch, immigration, every possible want and warrant list known to mankind. Are you sure this guy's real, Nash? Or you just dream him up?
Who are you?
Jeremiah. Jeremiah J. Jonas.
Why isn't there a record of you anywhere? Not even a birth certificate.
Because I was born in a Mesopotamian village at a time when records were not so good. I'm older than I look.
And how old is that?
$2,356. Next month, 2,357. And in just 644 years, 3,000.
Well, good. I guess I better go order the cake then. Because as far as I'm concerned, Jeremiah J. Jonas, you can celebrate your 3,000th birthday right in here.
What?
You heard what I said. Until you get straight with me, you're not leaving this cell. Many happy returns.
But David, I didn't do anything wrong. David, please. There's work we have to do. The blossoming is about to come.
Yeah, right.
JJ.
hate breaking out of these places.
Water's great. Over here. Come on. It's fun.
Hey, tell me the truth. Would I look ridiculous if I were to walk over there and casually take off my clothes and join them?
Well, you'd probably look great. And I'd probably have to arrest you.
Handcuffs? The whole thing?
I'm afraid so.
That might be fun. What is this?
Well, he was in the closet the last time I saw him.
What is it?
It's Robosaurus. It's a model my son and I built. Only he's got a mind of his own. He moves around the place. He busts through doors when he wants. He chews up other toys for fun. Nicole, you're right. I gotta get out of this place. Listen, I know this great ice bar downtown. It's a good legal way to get cool. You want to go down there with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was a good kid. We were gonna go out and get an ice cream cone. We got in the car, and Davey asked me if I'd go back inside and get his Robosaurus. He was just in love with that thing. Anyway, I went back in, I got the toy, came out again, and there was this car coming up the street. Fast. It was a black car, no plates, and there was this weapon hanging out the back. Rocket shooting device of some kind. The weapon fired, there was a flash, a tremendous sound, and when my eyes recovered, the car was gone. And Davey along with it.
My God.
Nicole, will you excuse me for a moment, please?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
You want to talk about this now? Okay, good.
Hey, what's going on?
Back off.
Hey, brother,
No problem. I'll be back
just
to
keep
the
moving. Hey, what's down there?
Lieutenant Nash to dispatch. I'm bringing somebody in, and I had to leave a lady at a nice club over on 8th Street and Grand. Have a black and white escort her home, will you?
What's her name, Lieutenant?
Lau. Nicole Lau. Asian, mid-20s. She's wearing a black dress.
And more.
Why are we stopping here? I thought you were taking me back to jail.
How'd you get out?
After a couple of thousand years of living, you learn a few things, David.
Now you're gonna tell me who you really are and where you really come from. You're gonna tell me why you've been following me around.
I'm your guide, David. And it's time for our work to get started.
Now you're gonna start telling me the truth, and you're gonna do it now.
Careful there. Though I can't die by natural means, you can be sure that violence will do the trick.
Now why you been following me around?
Davy's watching us, you know.
What do you know about my son?
I know he was a good boy, and he loved you a lot. I know what you're going through, David. I know how hard it is. But you have to start listening with your heart and not your head. You have to start listening to your dreams. I'm here to help you with that.
You're insane.
You're insane. I'm insane for even listening to you.
I hang around that ice club. When you're ready for me, that's where I'll be. I wonder why I spent the lonely night.
Who did that? Already called? I'm Phillips, 5th Precinct. Captain Gutierrez wants a copy of that forensic report from that explosion over on Meade Street today.
Gutierrez. I never heard of any captain by that name.
Sarge, he runs the whole damn F sector. You want to call him up and ask him to introduce himself?
Got a sign for it, pal.
Got it, Sarge.
Louise, you got a copy of Natchez report?
Yeah.
Why I spend the lonely night.
Experience deep relaxation with mellow spheres, clinically proven to stimulate pleasure centers and revitalize your nerve endings. Order direct through ComTech, item number 27B. Certain restrictions apply.
I didn't know it at the time, but the real-life explosion had come from a bomb that had been intended for me. I didn't know I'd been saved by a friend.
Gina! Gina, give me a hand with something, will you?
How are you doing?
Good. Maybe great. Sit down. Listen, I think I may have something more on that car that hit my apartment a year ago.
What?
When that car took off, it drove a block, turned a corner, and went up some ramps into the back of a truck. A big truck. A semi.
How did you find that out?
My blind snitch told me. He said it was an 18-wheeler. It was red. He didn't have a plate number, but he did have this. Now, that truck had a logo on the side of it. Like that. I figure it's got to be Genie Trucking, Aladdin's Hauling, Magic Express, something like that. We got to find a company with that kind of logo.
Great, Nash. Just one question. What took your blind snitch so long to come up with this?
Just work on it for me, will you, Gina? Maybe get the guys to help out? Wouldn't it be something if we could actually turn this thing, even though it's a year old?
You tell me you planted a bomb in his dwelling, but it exploded a block away. You expect me to believe this?
It's what I did, Colonel.
No. You are a coward. You went there, you had the device with you, but when you got to his apartment, something stopped you. You couldn't go inside. You couldn't go inside because your cowardice stopped you. I've seen this before. I've seen this many times in my career. Coward. Leave now. I am annoyed with you.
I'm ready to listen to you.
We call ourselves travelers. A real ability, our purpose, is not just to wander, but to seek out those who have the gift and help them learn to use it.
This gift to transform things.
Yes, it is a magical thing.
So what am I supposed to transform?
Well, what are your dreams about?
I dream about a bad event in my life and a toy my son and I built.
Events can't be transformed. What's done is done. Toy, that's something else. A toy is not an event, it's a physical thing, an object. An object can be transformed, and this is the object your son loved more than anything in the world, because it made him feel protected. It made him feel secure. Now, just suppose that toy could do for you what it did for your son.
I'm sorry, I just can't understand any of this. I shouldn't have come back to him. Sorry.
I think you understand what I'm talking about, whether you want to admit it or not. The transformation can't happen without your help. This is a very tough case.
Infinitely alluring, totally captivating, ultimately satisfying.
Yeah.
There is a trucking outfit with a Genie logo.
What?
It looks just like what your blind snitch said.
Where'd you find it, Gina?
Totten got it started with his contact at the Teamsters. Then we did some more digging and...
Where's the name of that outfit?
Not so fast, partner. First, I gotta know who your blind snitch is.
What's that got to do with it, Gina? Just give me the name of the outfit.
What it's got to do with is some people are a little confused, David. Sons wants to know how this all came to you a year after the fact. You were the only witness to what happened a year ago.
Gina, can you meet me at Louis'? I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you the wildest story you ever heard. Can you be there in 10?
Yeah.
Thanks, partner.
This truck with the genie on the side comes to you in a dream? That's a tough one, partner. Real tough.
So what are you gonna do? Drop me off at the Laughing Academy or jump aboard?
Damn it, Nash, I don't believe in this stuff. I don't believe in Santa Claus. I don't believe in the Easter Bunny. I don't even know if I believe in God.
But you gotta go with me on this one. Now, I need the name of that trucking company.
Okay. The name of the outfit is Three Wishes Trucking. It's over in the A sector. It's run by a cat named Duggins. Edward Roland Duggins. A real weird one, I'm told. He calls himself the Colonel.
I'm going out there.
Hold on. There's some bad news, too. The operation's clean. Completely clean. We checked it out 7 ways from Sunday, man.
Gina, it can't be clean. There's been too much just to be coincidence here. Now, I know that car disappeared into the back of one of that outfit's trucks. I'm going out there. I'm gonna prove it.
Not now. Tomorrow, we get Totten and Melendez and we do it the way we always have. Okay?
All right.
Yeah, station 5. We got a 2. Yeah, it's gone. It's heading your way. Where's the car, guys?
6 minutes to holding area 12. Please acknowledge.
Three Wishes Trucking?
What do you want?
I need to see Edward Roland Duggins.
Not here.
I think he is.
Hey, guys. How's it going? Down here.
There was a stench about this place. There were too many guards, too many guns, and too many questions. It was clear this man was involved in more than just transporting ice. I felt that I was getting close. I was convinced Duggins was involved, and I was determined to find out how.
Keep moving. Keep your eyes forward.
Yes. We supply ice for many of our federal and local agencies. Would you care to see my licenses?
I need to find out about one of your trucks. Its exact whereabouts a year ago. It was seen in an alley off 41st and Westland, 8:30 p.m., June 30.
Officer, it's true I do keep pretty good tab on the whereabouts of my rolling stock, but do you actually expect me to remember the location of a single vehicle on a particular date better than a year ago?
Will you have records? Perhaps you could take the time to look.
What sort of investigation is it?
It's just a routine background check, sir.
A routine background check. Well, then I shall give your inquiry only a routine investigation myself.
You will give me exactly what I'm asking for, Mr. Duggins.
Please, call me the Colonel. Everyone else does. I'll get you what you need. My trucks were nowhere near the location at the time and date you described, Officer Nash. The fact is, I don't have any contracts in the B sector at all. Knowing that you wouldn't believe that, I have brought you copies of all my trucking schedules for the past 18 months. You may peruse them at your leisure. I support my local police, Detective Nash.
Colonel, is that just a nickname? Or were you really in the armed services?
My title was bestowed upon me by certain influential members of this community. I like to think as a symbol of their respect. Are you offended that my designation outranks lieutenant? Lieutenant? Hmm?
Check the seals on the intake line. Is that enough? Pressure, yeah. All right, I got it. Keep them separate.
You're very fortunate, Jared. Destiny has seen fit to give you another chance to prove that you are not the coward that you have shown yourself to be. Kill him. Now, tonight.
What are those, Nash?
Route schedules. 3 Wishes Trucking.
What, you went out there without me? I thought we were partners.
We are, but I had to check it out.
Okay, so what did you find out there?
Look out!
He's in trucking and ice, right? Only the guy's warehouse is full of crates. Wooden crates. The same kind of crates that weapons are shipped in. Maybe the kind of weapons that are being sold all over the city. And maybe the kind of weapon that killed my boy.
I got you. Die. Steady.
Yeah. Gina? Nash, B sector. Grid 47A, officer down. Need medevac. Get it here now.
I told you a little lie before. I said I wasn't sure I believed in God. I do.
Hang on, Gina.
You know what else? I know that you've always thought of me more as a boy than as a girl. But deep down, really deep down, I always kind of hope that we'd hook up someday.
Hang on, Gina. Hang on for me.
Take care of Davy for you, partner. We'll be waiting for you up there.
Gina. Gina.
How you feeling?
Fine.
David, let me have your gun and badge. I'm putting you on suspension for a while. I want you to have a complete psychological examination.
What?
You heard what I said. Look, when Gina couldn't find you a few hours ago, she called Totten and asked him to go somewhere looking for you. Now, Totten wanted to know what the hell it was all about, and she told him. She told him all about your dreams, and how they told you a guy named Duggins was responsible for the killing of your boy. She was afraid you'd gone looking for her.
I did. He was responsible for the killing of my son. He also deals in illegal weapons.
Did he admit that to you? Let me have your gun right now.
Damn it, Bill, you gotta go with me on this. I pressed Duggins tonight and he tried to kill me. He got Gina instead.
Gina was killed by a hit-and-run driver, David, a drunk. We had 4 hit-and-runs in B sector alone tonight.
Bill, let's just get the guys and just go on out there. Look, you see what I'm talking about. Duggins is wrong. That whole operation is wrong as hell.
Let me have your gun, David. Badge 2. Now, if you get near Duggins in any way, I'll have you arrested, you understand? I'm doing this for your own good, David. I'm real sorry about Gina. I'm real sorry about all of it.
Stay strong.
Hi.
We got a hostage situation over in the C sector. Boss one is pretty well healed tonight.
Is that what's really happening?
I am honored you have chosen us as your supplier, Tyrone.
Yeah, well, our choices were limited. All the Diaz brothers had in their warehouse were burritos and sad faces, Holmes. But then again, I guess you knew that already, didn't you?
Well, I guess you better look at it this way, Tyrone. All's well that ends. Well?
All right, let's load up, homeboys. We gotta get out of here. Let's go.
8 billion bottles of beer on the wall. 8 billion bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall, still 8 billion bottles of beer on the wall.
What are you going to do now? Go walking in there just like that? I swear, you must want to be killed. There are 25 trained killers in there, armed to the teeth with enough munitions to blow the world in half. Duggan sells weapons. He'll sell them to anybody.
Yep. And you should leave now.
Or are you here because you want to die?
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired of it all.
Tired of what?
Tired of being powerless against people like them.
But you don't have to be powerless anymore, David. Give me 30 seconds of the rest of your life.
Infrared's picking up something.
I don't see anything.
I'd better check, especially tonight.
Use your intuition for this. Because I can only give you clues. It's something you can feel inside, but in an underused portion of your brain. A place where dreams come from. Concentrate, David. Concentrate. And then run up all your energies and picture in your mind the one object your son valued more than anything else in the world. Concentrate. Come on, man. You can make it happen.
What happened?
Nothing. Maybe it's never gonna. I guess we'll have to try trial by fire.
What?
I did tell you I was not immortal, didn't I? I can be killed.
Loading dock 5. Incoming 1, Whiskey Foxtrot, 2024 West, TA 10 minutes. Incoming south.
Halford died.
So what are you doing out here like this, old man?
Finding out if a friend of mine is powerless or chicken.
Yeah, well, this is all private property here.
And trespassers will be shot.
Well, I always sort of like the part that says, forgive those who trespass against you.
What's going on?
Trespasser, sir. With a wise mouth.
Let him go.
Huh?
I said let him go. Oh, no, not that way. That way.
Well, I want to go in there where all the weapons are changing hands.
You shouldn't have said that. See that? Because you are gonna die. Run. Run for your life.
If I start running from someone like you, what's my life gonna be like anyway?
Concentrate, David. Concentrate. And picture in your mind the one object your son valued more than anything else in the world.
Could be half robot, half dinosaur. It's made of the hardest steel, and it can crush a car. It can crush almost anything.
Come on, man! You can make it happen!
Breathes fire, too. But I don't think he's called a Robosaurus.
What's he called?
Robosaurus.
Control yourself! Who is attacking us? It's a steel dinosaur!
Oh, no! He's got an escape tunnel! Go in the building! Down! In the elevator! Down!
I advocate nonviolence, but you owe me an apology. Apologize right now, or I'll tell him to drop you.
Look, Mr. Man, Mr. Handsome Man, I'm sorry. I'm just but a working stiff trying to make a buck in this world.
Just back off! Just move it!
Somehow I don't feel so powerless anymore.
You're not, David. You're not.
Did you see that thing?
I saw it.
It was like you said. It was just like you said it. I wouldn't have believed it. It just popped out.
The Feds thinks Duggan's been supplying gangs in every city in the country for years. Used to supply international terrorists.
How did Nash know? Said he had a dream. I don't get it.
Dreams. More like it was a nightmare to me.
Nash. Okay, you called it. Now, what the hell really happened?
Well, I saw a major weapons deal in progress. Tried to make a citizen's arrest. I used to be a cop, you know. Some gangbangers let off some fireworks. I got knocked out, came to. Here we are.
What about this steel monster everybody's talking about?
Don't know anything about it. Steel monster. You believe that?
Nah. David, I don't know what the hell went on here last night. But I guess I owe you an apology because you were right. I'd also like to give something back to you. You still want it?
Thanks, Captain.
Listen, maybe someday you could teach us all how to dream again. Might make us better cops. Philip.
Bet he had questions.
Yeah, he did. And so do I.
Like?
Like, will he come back again?
Once you have the magic, you never lose it, David.
And what about you?
I help those in need of guidance. It's time to move on, start working again. I was thinking of going to Tibet, maybe Nepal, the Himalayas. Or maybe I could stick around here a little longer. How does 50 years sound?
50 years? I was thinking more like a week or two.
You can't possibly expect me to teach you everything I know in a week or two.
Yeah, but 50 years?
But you're a tough case, David. The first thing I'm gonna have to teach you is how to relax. Did I ever tell you about my good friend Confucius? Now, he had a very particular...
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, no, listen now.
Yeah, right.
Hey, come on. He had a very particular approach to